Hey guys, John Hamilton here. So, how is everyone today? Hope you guys are all rocking it in your respective businesses. Hope you are having a blast. So, as I promised, we're going to go through, a four-part, series on increasing your engagement, increasing the number of people who interact with your content on Facebook. Now, yesterday I done part one, which was the Facebook profile facelift. So if you've not obviously seen that, go check it out. I'm sure you get a ton of value from part one, which was yesterday, so go and look at that. It was awesome to see some of you guys took action on some of the points I covered yesterday, which is fantastic. You've gone away, you've tidied up that Facebook profile so that when you are putting content out there and people start to watch you, they start to go check you out, they're getting a very positive vibe from your profile straight away. Hey Chantel, good to see you. So today we are going to cover part two, which is going to be managing your friends' friend list, shall I say. Now, you may be thinking, what on earth does my current friends list on Facebook have to do with my engagement? And that's what I'm going to cover today, because so many people are totally unaware of the impact that their current friends list is having on who can see your content, right? And I'm sure you're going to have a little bit of an eye-opener as we go through this. Look at part one, catch up. Yeah, nice one, Vicky. Just go check it out. It's on yesterday. So just scroll down a little bit in the group, you'll catch that one. So let's talk friends list. So the first thing I want to talk about is the Facebook algorithm. So some of you may be aware of it. Sometimes it's referred to as EdgeRank. So the Facebook algorithm, what is it? So think of Facebook and its configuration as quite a complex beast. So Facebook are not here to catch you out. They're here to try and put your content in front of people who find it valuable, otherwise known as the people who interact with you, right? So the people who like, who comment, who share, who watch your videos, those are the people that when you post content, Facebook are aiming to place your content in front of. So your goal as a network marketing professional is obviously to get your content in front of as many people in your friends list as possible and as many of your followers as possible, so that you can maximize your content reach so as many people as possible can see it. And I'm going to go through some strategies which is going to help you out in achieving that. So the Facebook algorithm is quite complex. There's many different parts to it, which will determine who sees your content and all of the parts to that. And I'm not going to go into everything, but just know that when I refer to the algorithm, think of it as when you post content, you have an EdgeRank score, so you have a Facebook algorithm score which you can help. And if you lift your score, it's going to help you get your content in front of more and more people. Hi there, good to see you. We've got our Nigerian in the house, happy days. Right, okay, so let's go for it. So point one was the Facebook algorithm, so hopefully you've got a basic understanding of what that is. You don't need to understand it entirely, just know what it is. So part two, or point two, is your goal as a network marketing professional is not to get to 5,000 friends on your profile as quickly as possible. So here's where people misinterpret what the friends list is all about. So most network marketers, because they don't understand the Facebook algorithm, they would, you would understand them thinking this in the respect that they think if they have 5,000 friends on Facebook and they go out there adding loads of people, that's going to help them to reach more people. They're going to put content on, they're going to create curiosity based around their business opportunity, based around their product or their service, and that's going to help them to get in front of more people. But that is not the way it works. And I'm here to tell you today is you would be far better to have 1,000 friends who most of the time interact and engage with your content than 5,000 friends where 2,000 of them engage and interact with your content. That's going to be hugely detrimental to the Facebook algorithm in your case, and it's going to mean that very few people see the content. So if you're one of those people and you're watching this live today and you think, I post content on social media and I'm not really getting much engagement, so I'm not receiving much likes or reactions, comments, that people aren't watching my videos or my audios, etc. If that's you, then chances are, as I go through this engagement series with you over the next few days, you're going to probably find some golden nuggets, which is going to give you a little bit of a light bulb moment, where you're going to have some clarity in why you're struggling to get people seeing your content. And I'm going to give you some obviously good strategies in terms of how, when you do post content, how you go about posting it, what times, and how you can sort of increase the level of engagement that you get with things. So we shouldn't delete those, should we? We'll cover that in just a second, Michael. Hey, Kath, good to see you. Right, okay, so the first thing I want you to think about is, when you've got your profiles obviously set up as you have done, make sure that you have public followers enabled on your profile. That will become apparent when I talk about adding new people later in the week. But when somebody adds you as a friend, they automatically become a follower on your profile. So even if you choose not to accept them as a friend, for whatever reason, they will still follow your content, right? So that's really important that you've got public followers enabled on your profile. The next thing is, let's talk your current friends list. So you need to go through your current Facebook friends list, and you need to delete people from your friends list. Now, you can have a bit of fun with this. You may have seen some people do it previously. So you can say you're going to have a little bit of a clear out in terms of your Facebook friends list. If people still want to be connected with you, drop a like or a comment in the in the box, and it provokes people to interact with you and gives you an idea of who's engaging with your content, who's seeing your content. But here's the thing. You need to go through your friends list, and you need to delete, especially for those that are in the network marketing industry, because I know there's a couple of other business owners in the group here, but those in the network marketing industry, you need to go through your friends list, and those who are negative, those who do not interact or engage with any of your content whatsoever, you need to get rid of those people, because more of them that you have, when you post content, and when you look at it from a percentage term, if 80% of the people on your friends list are not interacting with your content, Facebook determines that people do not find your content valuable. So they will put your content in front of less and less people over time. So you don't want to be in that situation. So if you have people in your network, on your friends list, that maybe you've spoken to them about your business, your product, your service, whatever, maybe they've ignored you, maybe they've been disrespectful, maybe they're just a generally negative person, this is where you do a bit of a cull and you get rid of some of those people on your friends list. It's going to help you out. Hey Charlotte, good to see you. So that's going to help you out, guys. Remember, if you delete someone as a friend, they are going to remain a follower, right? So they're still going to be able to see your content if and when they decide to. So it's not like you are cutting them out your life completely. That would be blocking someone, right? So they will still remain a follower, and they will also not be notified that you've actually removed them. So let's think about this logically. If you have someone on your friends list, or a number of people on your friends list who do not interact, who don't respond to your messages if you send them any messages privately, and they're just generally not someone who connects with you, they're not going to even go to your profile to check out that they're no longer a friend. They won't have a notification, but they will still remain a follower and see content should they ever decide to look. So that is the main point there. Now, there's a good thing that I'm going to show you in a minute. So this is something that people struggle with. So they may be you guys may be thinking, okay, I understand what you're saying, John. I'm unsure if some people are, engaging in my content, liking, watching my videos, whatever it is you guys are putting out there. And sometimes it can be quite difficult to determine who is engaging in your content and who is not. So there's something I'm going to share with you in a minute, which is basically the See Friendship part within your Facebook profile, which is going to help you out, because it's going to help you to see someone's level of engagement. And if you have absolutely nothing going on, you can clearly get rid of those people and just leave them as followers. Now, what was I going to say? Let's go and check that out, actually. So I'm just going to take you across to... no, I'm not going to do that. Give me a second, guys. Right, I'm just going to take you across to the profile here and then let you check something out. So I'll give you a good example. So I'm going to give you two examples of a couple of friends that I checked out earlier, which will give you... yes, this will give you a good example of someone who you have a high level of engagement with, who you connect with regularly, right? So the way you're going to do this is when you go and navigate to a friend's profile, you're going to head over to the 3 dots up here, and then you'll select this option and it will come up with See Friendship. Now, what's going to happen is when I select this, it's going to actually show me the interaction and what we have in common in terms of our friendship here on Facebook. Now, once this loads up, you'll see that me and Carl here have got, obviously a load of friends in common. And as you scroll through all of the content, you'll see that there is loads and loads and loads of posts where we are kind of, either I've posted on his newsfeed, he's posted on mine, we're in pictures together. I know that he's someone that I connect with regularly, right? So you can check that out on your own profile within your own friends. It's going to help you out. So I'll give you an example of one that's not so good. So if I go to this guy Callum, and I go through the same process, so I head over to the See Friendship tab, and I select that. It's again going to come up with a similar screen, but this time you're going to see where the only engagement with this chap that has occurred, so him interacting with me, is to wish me happy birthday in 2016 and to wish me happy birthday in 2010. So in all of those years of friendship, I can show you that there has been two occurrences where he is connected with me and he has actually wrote something on my wall, or we've been in a shared post or something like that. So that is a really effective way of you determining whether that person is worthwhile keeping on your Facebook friends list or whether they are not. So hopefully that makes sense to you. Let me just come back to the screen. Okie doke. Afternoon, Jerry. Good to see you. So, guys, there's another point I want to give you here, which is going to help you out to determine who is engaging. So this is the thing in the network marketing industry. So you could post content about your business, your product, or your service, and maybe some people within your company, within your team will interact with it. You may get the odd person who's a friend on Facebook who likes, comments, shares your post. Maybe they reach out to you for information. Now, for your prospects in that sense, that obviously doesn't happen too often, whereas the people in your company are generally people who will, help you, they'll connect with your content, they'll help bolster it in terms of getting it in front of people. But here's a little trick where you can start to get an idea of who's seeing your content. So when you post a business-related post, chances are that more people see that post than maybe you're led to believe, right? So what I want you to do is go at some point and post a personal post on Facebook, right? So it could be a post of you and your family. It could be something, you're doing something that you enjoy, a hobby. So a personal post that has nothing to do with your business, and pay attention to the engagement that you get. So pay attention to who likes it, who comments it, or reacts to the post. If it's a video, pay attention to who is joining. If it's a Facebook Live, the number of people who view that content. When you cross-reference who is liking, reacting, commenting, sharing your content when it's a personal post, you may well see that these are people within your network, within your friends list on Facebook, who do not interact with your business-related posts. This is what I want to tell you. So this shows you that these people are actually seeing your content, and it's just that they are not interacting with that content. So that doesn't mean you maybe want to cut them away from your friends list. Those people are what we call always watching. So you will find that you have a high proportion of your friends on Facebook who actually do see your content, who actually do see your business posts, your product and your service posts, but they are not interacting with it. So that's just because they are kind of standing back. They'll be observing your content, they'll be watching your journey, but they'll be reluctant to comment. So they're almost, I like to call them lurkers, lurking in the background and not actually, commenting, etc. Definitely stupid phone, definitely going to check this out. Yeah, happy days, Kath, you'll get a lot of value from that. So this is the challenge, guys. I want you to, it's up to you. You can either do a post on Facebook and say, hey guys, I'm going to do a bit of a clear out of my friends list here on Facebook because I need to make room for some new people as I expand my network, however you want to say it. If you want to remain connected with me, if you want to remain a friend of mine on Facebook, drop me a thumbs up in the comments or whatever you want to say, and that's going to get you a little bit of engagement in terms of who wants to stay connected with you. So from there, you can cross-reference with your current friends list with maybe people who you've connected with and invited previously, and maybe they've been rude to you, maybe they're negative. You can start to cut these people away out of your network. They'll remain followers. And what's going to happen, let's say you have 2,000 friends on Facebook and you drop yourself down to 1,200 friends, then your 1,200 friends that you've kept are going to be the people who are more often than not interacting and engaging with your content. So that means when you post content on Facebook, the algorithm, so your personal EdgeRank score, is going to be far higher. So more people are going to see your content. It's going to do you extremely well, right? So really, really good. So can you write that down? Yeah, nice one, Michael. Write it down. You can watch back the video. You'll catch it out, right? So that's going to help you out, guys. You can do a post like that, which is clever to help bolster engagement and see who wants to stay connected with you. You can go check out your friends, look at the friendship relationship via the profile, and you can then start to cut away those people in your network that are, not interacting, not engaging, they're negative. Maybe they've maybe even been rude to you. Whatever it may be, you can start to cut these people away. And remember, a good marketer is adding people to the network every single day. You should be out there. You should be jumping onto Facebook groups and Facebook fan pages that are based around a topic which interests you, maybe a topic or a niche that's similar to your company, to your product or to your service, so that you can connect with people who are actually interested in what it is that you have to offer. By connecting with those people, you can speak to them. One, you have things in common, therefore the relationship is, you're going to be able to build rapport really effectively. And when you build rapport and connect with people, then you can share with them what you have to offer, share with them the benefits of what you've got. If you have a Facebook group, which you should, then you can invite them to come and join your Facebook group where they can check out, more about what you do, more about what you offer, and that they already have some common ground with you. They already have an interest which is similar to yours. So that's going to help you out, right? So that's it, guys. That is episode 2, if you like. So how to manage your Facebook friends list. So part 1 yesterday, if you've not seen it, go check it out. Take action on the concepts within part 1 and part 2 here today. And then I'll be back in with you tomorrow for part 3. And as all of these kind of merge and come together, it's really going to help you to be far more effective. So by the time we get to the weekend and you guys are out there, you're posting your content, whether it's a written post, an image, a video, or Facebook Live, doesn't really matter. When you start to post these, you're going to be far more effective, and you're going to have a much higher level of engagement, which is what I want for all of you guys, so that you can get in front of more and more people with whatever the business, the product, the service that you guys have to offer. Right, that's it from me today, guys. Hope you got value from this one today. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have an awesome remainder of your day, and I will catch you all on the flip side.